What's up everybody, this is Steve Strelacci and today's Quad Cortex quick tip. And today we are looking at how to utilize a parallel path to basically double the amount of stuff that you can add to row one. So you have a preset here that is just row one. This is again the preset I've kind of been using for all my little quick tips. But you'll notice that when you are building a preset, you only have an option to send this path down to row 3, which is all the way down here, and then you have this row in the middle. So these are on separate DSP chips, is I guess the proper term. So basically, you don't want to lose that entire row of space for your effects. Me personally, I use 2 guitars through this where I'll have my whole rig and I'll also have Jessica, my wife and artist that I play for, would also be running her electric guitar through the same rig. So me personally, I want 2 rows for myself and I want 2 rows for her. And you can't just do that, unfortunately. I don't know why we can't do this yet, but hopefully in a soon update, we could just send this to lane 2 and I won't have to, and then I can delete this video, I guess. So say I wanted to put my amping cab up here last. Say I wanted to add a bunch of stuff here. I don't know, overdrive pedals. None of this matters. This is just arbitrary things that I'm adding in place. So I got a shred master capture there. And now I want to throw a chorus. And then I want to throw a delay or something. Let's go with the analog delay. And now I'm out of room. So I have 2 options. I can either jump all the way to row 3, or I could just take something here, click and hold, and then I'm going to pull it down to a parallel path. Now we're not done yet because here it splits your signal at the input and then it brings it back at the output, which is basically giving you a dry parallel path, which is something I don't use in this scenario. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold there, and now you see I get the splitter menu, and I want to take my splitter and I want to put it to where my signal chain is. Then I also have my merge block on this side, or my mixer as it's called, and I want to move my mixer in front of the amp. So now this parallel path, it's technically not exactly parallel because I'm also going to change this from a from this split to balance all the way to one side. So basically what I want here is everything to go to path B. You could either do it this way with the balance, or you can go to AB, and then level to A is going to be 0, and then level to B. You could do it like this, where level A, you're just going to bring all the way down to infinity where it's off. So now level A is off, which is this up here, this path. That is now level A, and now level B comes down and around. So technically, you're splitting it to a parallel path, but you're not utilizing it as a parallel path. You're just extending your series path, if that makes sense. So now I have a complete new lane that I can add reverbs, whatever. Again, I'm just adding arbitrary things here. And now I can add an entire second lane worth of stuff without having to jump to lane 3. And again, this is the best way to do this currently until we get a fix. You could also bring your amps down . You could also do it this way if it works better for your brain, where basically I pulled the amps and everything down, and now I have my split here, or my split is now going here. My level to A is off, and it's also not being sent anywhere. So this is set to not in use, as you can see there. And then the path is going here, and that's taking me to my multi-out. So this is giving me 2 lanes on top of one another, and I don't need to jump to that 3rd lane. It's really useful to do it this way, and for me, it's just an easier and better workflow. I hope that we see an update where we could just jump to lane 2. Hope you got something out of this video, and thanks for watching.